This perfume is like the reverse evolution of a chocolate chip cookie. Welcome to Smellomania. This is a perfume review channel where I review all sorts of niche fragrances and actually try to draw what I'm smelling. Today, for the very first time on this channel, I'll be reviewing one of the most popular Montale creations, Chocolate Greedy. Such a cool name for a perfume. Greedy. Chocolate Greedy. Just like all of Montale perfumes, this one is extremely long-lasting, extra sweet, rich, and, well, chocolatey. However, the chocolate here is definitely the milky type. It's not your usual dark and bitter one. When you spray it on, you could easily feel like you're a chocolate dealer, a true Tony Montana of chocolate. Montana? Montale? Are they related? When I smelled it for the very first time, I was very pleasantly surprised. I always associated Montale with quite strong, synthetic-smelling fragrances, but this one felt different, almost natural smelling. To tell you the truth, I couldn't really call this creation a perfume. It's not a perfume, it's a smell of chocolate chip cookies. Absolutely realistic, fresh out of the oven, chocolate chip cookies. And it's so obvious that even my anosmic dad with chronic sinusitis gave me the same reaction as 6 other people who had the chance to smell Chocolate Greedy on me. It's a chocolate chip cookie with some nuances of cocoa body butter. You could definitely buy some cocoa skincare product and the smell would be exactly the same. Though some days I could catch some roasted nuts, roasted hazelnuts, buried into a piece of milk chocolate. For a few times during those 2 weeks of vigorous trials, I smelled something weird. The first red flag was the reaction from my tiny family member. She strictly said that my arm stinks. I tried again a few days later, but the reaction was the same. The little perfume specialist even felt a bit insulted that I didn't trust her initial reaction and approached her the second time with that same smelly smell. This impression came to me only once during those 2 weeks of me testing this perfume, but once it did, I could easily unsmell it, and it didn't ruin the perfume for me. So yes, an hour or so after applying Chocolate Greedy by Montale, smells like Cheetos. And then I checked the internets. People were mentioning barbecue sauces when describing this perfume. It must be that roasted aspect I smelled earlier. However, I am absolutely surprised that this resemblance didn't bother me at all. Never. In fact, this might be one of the least annoying and most tolerable sweet and gourmand fragrances that I've smelled. There's always that one annoying note, some weird aspect, but not in this case. You just walk around smelling like food. Chocolate chip cookies or cheesy poofs, doesn't matter. But who could be annoyed by food smells? Nobody, right? For my main piece, I decided to draw the whole evolution of the perfume, or devolution, reverse evolution. The smell is quite linear and doesn't really change a lot. Just a little bit. The perfume starts with the most photorealistic chocolate chip cookie. You could smell like this, you could spray your kitchen with it and fool everyone into thinking you just baked a fresh batch. Some time passes and chocolate chips start falling out of the cookie, and then you're left with just a cookie. An hour later, your cookie grows some Cheeto sticks on its back. And that's the moment of truth. Will you be able to smell the barbecue sauce, the bacon, the cheese? Or will you stay at the roasted nut category? And then hours and hours and hours later, since the longevity of this perfume is eternal, the cookie becomes cookie dough, sweet vanilla wonder, which still feels very edible. Thank you so much for watching and see you on the other one the next week. Bye!